Hey guys, Torment here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Kirby's Dreamland. So today, we're hopefully going to finish the game, probably going to finish the game. Right now we're on stage 3, forgot what it was called, but... So, at the end of the first part, I believe, of stage 3, there are 2 parts, I think. So we take a warp star, they're here to a whale's blowhole, and... we get shot into the sky by the whale. So now we're in the sky. Yay. Anyway. Yeah, here's the boss, which I was talking about. I believe it's called the sweet potato. I forget, but I believe that's what it's called. So here's Cabula, which is a hot air balloon with a cannon. Not fun. And I'm having way too much trouble with Cabula. That was a terrible run. I'm sorry, everybody. Cabula actually has like a face kind of decorated into it in the later games, but right in this game it's literally just a hot air balloon. Well, with a cannon, of course. So, yeah. Not too difficult. I just had a terrible run last time. No. So, he likes to charge into you and also, shoot bullets at you. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. Most of the bosses in this game are pretty simple, to be honest. Yeah, there you go, finished. And we do our little dance. Forgot about this, to tell you this before. There are 3, it's that star after defeating a level, really. Actually, I think there are actually 5 stages in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I said 4 before. I think I was wrong. So, yeah. But 5, I'm pretty sure, is just the final boss. Wait, no, it isn't. That's right. I was wrong. That's incorrect. Don't quote me on that. Anyway. So, now I'm doing terribly. And these enemies are interesting because if you try to inhale them, well, if you're close enough, let me see. Yeah, they will turn into bombs. I mean... they already are bombs, but they will turn, like, very angry, and after a while of being angry, they just explode on their own. They explode after they die in regular form. When they're angry, it's just like a ticking time bomb. And here are some cannons and enemies on Parasols. Parasol is an ability that you get later in the series. It's one of the copy abilities. I'm just having a terrible run today. Sorry. Did terribly on Cabula, now I'm doing terribly here. And that beam that these Waddle Doos shoot, they're called Waddle Doos, and that cutter that Sir Kibble, that's his name, he shoots, those are also other copy abilities. These things are just flying at me. Yeah. I'm still doing terribly, I'm so sorry. I don't usually do this bad. So, there's the cutter. Yeah. Beam and cutter are pretty good abilities. Not too bad. But it's not important right now because we're not here right now. Yeah. There are Wild D's. Most of these enemies well, not most, but I know the names of some enemies. Like the Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos. Waddle Doo is the one that gives you the beam ability later in the series, of course. And Waddle Dee is the one... Waddle Doos have 1 eye, 1 big eye. Waddle Dees are just the ones with the regular face with 2 eyes, and, yeah. These, I'm not sure what they're called, those bomb angry things. This is called Sir Kibble, I believe, that cutter enemy. And here's the boss of stage 4, it was. This is Kracko Jr. We will see regular Kracko later. He shoots out Waddle Doos, and you use those to attack him. Pretty simple. He also, goes down and shoots shots at you. Not actually sure what those are supposed to resemble, but yeah, not too difficult. No bosses in this game are really too difficult. I mean, like Waddle, it's more of a mini boss really. The mini, it's kind of like the equivalent of the low fight in Stage 2. Sorry, I'm running out of words. It's like more of a mini-boss, really. And anyway, I've got Sweet Potato again. Again, pretty sure that's what it's called. And so, there's a Maximum Tomato, which I'm pretty sure I told you this before, but it refills all your health. Yeah. I like the Sweet Potato. It's Pretty good ability. I don't think I'm honestly not sure if it's in any other games or if it's just in this one. It might be in other games. Well, in a very later game besides this, Kirby Triple Deluxe, in Kirby the Fighters, which is one of the mini games there, the sweet potato, again, I think that's what it's called, is one of the abilities there. So there's that, and there are holes here. So anyway, we're using the spicy curry here. I didn't mention that I picked up the spicy curry. We're using the spicy curry there to make our way through there, just destroying all those blocks. Now we're gonna skip all that just because. And here's the boss. It is Kracko, regular just Kracko. So again, not too complicated. He also shoots Waddle-Doos. Seems to be a common. That's the common way of attacking. With Kracko and Kracko Jr. They are reoccurring bosses, just as Wispy Woods is. Lil Nala, not so much, but they're still in some games. And so they're still pretty common Kirby characters. So, yeah, they're not exactly as reoccurring, like I said, as Wispy Woods or Kracko. But yeah. The final boss of this game is pretty much in every Kirby game, I think. But we'll get to that when we get to that, and we're about to get to that. Because we finished the second to last stage of the game, stage 4. Now we're on stage 5, the final stage of the game. Mount DDD. Alright, we're just gonna make our way through. And we're on mountain. It's Mount DDD with the castle. That's fun. There's the final boss, King DDD. I know, I kind of always. So King DDD is the final boss of this game. I mean, he's right there. So, what else is there to spoil? Anyway. So now, as you can see, there are many doors which lead to the 4 previous stages. And so, you're going through all of these, and then when you finish all of them, you get to the final boss. And so I'm pretty sure what you need to do, I'm not sure if you need to defeat all the enemies. I think you need to defeat all of the enemies and then touch the Kirby at the end, the Kirby doppelganger or something. But it might just be you need to touch the Kirby. I'm pretty sure you need to defeat all the enemies first, but that might not be true. I'm not sure. So, just a guess. Here's Wispy Woods again, pretty simple, not too complicated. None of these bosses really are. So I'll be going in order, just because it feels right. So next is Nala, Mount Lolo. Oh jeez. And those things are kind of like those other bomb enemies. I think they might be bombs too, I'm actually not sure. But you're actually able to inhale them. So, well, after they get angry. That's why they're like the others. It's because they can get those bomb enemies, because they get angry too. But I don't think they're bombs. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. Here's Lolo and Lala again. I am not able to get any blocks and shoot them back. There we go. I got one. Because, like, the weird movement of this game, it's a little weird. This boss is a little more difficult than I think it should be. I mean, it's still not, like, too difficult. It's not extremely difficult. It's still pretty easy, but again, it's just the movement is kind of weird. It's a Game Boy game. It's an old game, so it's kind of to be expected. I'm not saying Game Boy games are terrible. I mean, I'm playing one right now, which I really enjoy. Game Boy games are not terrible by any means, but yeah, there's just a little, a little weird, which is a good thing. I mean, weird most of the time is actually a good thing. I'm going into more moral things right now, but yeah, weird isn't always a bad thing. Most of the time it is a good thing, actually. People just use weird as an insult. Oh, so you don't have to defeat all the enemies, because I didn't defeat one of the enemies I didn't defeat there, and it just exploded when I touched the Kirby. So I think you really only have to touch the Kirby in order to progress into the next part. So here's Capula again, not too complicated, pretty simple. He just shoots from his cannon at you while you're flying around trying to hit him with the sweet potato. Nah, jeez. The charge attack sometimes throws me off, but it's not too difficult to avoid. So, yeah. So, we defeated Cabula. Now there's only one more stage to go, and then we're going to be at the final boss. So we will finish this stage. Next part. Didn't think there would be 3 parts, but I'll see you then. Bye.